Hello students, welcome to Fun Scholars. So today we are going to discuss the topic geometric construction or the playing with the construction. This chapter is usually meant for class 6 CBSE board student, but everyone who are studying geometry and want to learn that how we draw geometric figures and all the things, this chapter will be beneficial for you guys all. Okay, so let's start. So geometric construction, and from the image you can see that this is called as the compass. Yes, can you tell me that except geometry where we guys use compass? Yes, we guys use compass as a toy which measures or which indicates the sides. Okay, and in ancient times compass has been used to tell the sailors that which direction that the ship will go. Okay, so in geometry box we generally have a compass which looks like this, and instead of that we also has scale, pencil and a measuring compass as well. Okay, like this image also does looks like a measuring compass as well. Okay, and except that we need protector. Okay, like this one. Okay, yes, this one is a very much big protector. Okay, you guys have the smallest one, but I have to explain all of this, so that's why I am taking this. Okay, and I also has a small scale here which we will be using to learn that how can we geometric construction works. Okay, so contents: construction of line segment. Obviously, that how can we construct line segments? We will have to learn from this chapter. Construction of line segments by using compasses. Obviously, compasses are being used to construction of line segments to cut a segment from given line equal to a given segment. Okay, this is we will going to learn here. Constructions using ruler and set square. Okay, set square are also an equipment which generally we have in our geometry boxes, though that doesn't works very much. Construction of a line perpendicular to a given line at a given point using a set square and a ruler. Okay, we're going to learn this, but in your syllabus or in your book, set square are the least usable products. Okay, but we will see that how can we do work here. Okay, geometric forms. So before learning that how can we draw images, let's recap all the geometric forms that we have learned. Like points, the points means what? Like this one will be considered to be a point. Okay, it can be like this, like a very big one like this. All are to be considered as points. Okay, so points are used to indicate locations in space. Obviously, space means blank space or blank region, khali jagah. Okay, points are considered to have no height, width or depth. Okay, so the point, this point, like if I consider this one, this point doesn't have any kind of length or width. Okay, and neither volume. Okay, so they don't have that, they just have some space. Okay, like this point is occupying a little bit space in this whole whiteboard, that is this much. Okay, a point can be defined as a set of coordinates on the, they have written Cartesian, but it will be Cartesian. Okay, Cartesian plane. Though this information is not very beneficial for you guys, you have to learn this in class 9 or 8. Okay, Then there comes lines. A straight line is the shortest distance between 2 points. Obviously, like if I draw a line, so we have to need 2 points like this one and this one. Then we can draw a line from this point to this point. Okay. Lines are considered to have length but no other dimensions such as width or thickness. Obviously, if you want to draw a line, you can draw it like this. Okay, if you want to draw a line, a thicker one, you can draw this, but the length of the line will be the same. Okay, it doesn't matter, it matters with the pen. If I am drawing a thick line, I can draw it like this. If I want to draw a thick line, I can draw it like this, because I am using a thicker pen. Or if I want to draw a line like this, I can draw it like this. So it doesn't have to do anything with the width, but it has to do with the length. Okay, so lines are also completed. Now construction of line segment by using a ruler. Step 1, mark a point A on the plane of the paper and place the ruler so that. Step 2, mark with a pencil a point B against the mark on the ruler which indicates 5.7 cm. Step 3, join A and B by moving the tip of the pencil against the straight edge of the ruler, the line segment AB, so obtained is the. Okay, so we are going to draw 5.6 centimeter. Okay, I have a small scale here by which I am going to show you that how can you guys draw lines. Okay, so let's start by pointing the scale here. Okay, so if I point the scale here, it will be pointed like this one. Okay, eraser is okay. So I am pointing it here and I am starting to take a point which is 0 here, which will be 0 here, and 5.7 will be here. Okay, so it's very difficult to draw it like this, but I have shown you the process by which you guys can draw it. Okay, so let's draw it like this. Like if I take the point, so 0 will be here and 5.7 will be here. Okay, just like this, you have to take the measurement in your copy as well. Okay, just put the scale there and start by, and take the pencil and start from the 0 and 5.7 and then join them. Okay, but okay, so 5.7 line segment is here. Then you guys can write the names which is AB there, and it's been done. Okay, next. Okay, yes, obtain the length. Okay, this is another process by which you guys can draw the line segment by using compasses. Like obtain the length of the segment from the scale. Okay, take the pencil compass and take the total line in the scale, like pointing it in the 0 1 point and the 2 1 point. Okay, the measurement is being done and then put the and draw the line. Okay, so done. The next step is to cut a segment from a given segment. Open out the compasses and adjust so that the middle points is on A and the pencil points is on B. Okay, step 2, transfer the compasses to the line 1 without disturbing the opening so that the middle point is on O. Step 3, with the pencil points, make a small stroke on the line 1 to cut it the point P. The line segment OP so obtained is equal to a given segment AB. Okay, yes, I have read out it the total process, but I am going to explain it with the scale. Like the first one, open out the compasses. Yes, you will have a compass which will look like this, and take the measurement and then cut it out like this. Okay, yes, and the line has been drawn and will be looking like this. Okay, so you guys can take like this also. Okay, just take the measurement and put it like, and put it the compass and draw the line. Yes, these two fingers are working as like the compass as well. Okay, the next one, construction of line perpendicular to a given line at a given point using set square and a ruler. Place the ruler with one of its long edges lying on the given line L. Step 2, hold the ruler fixed and placed above it is a set square with one arm of the right angle in contact with the ruler. And step 3, slide the set square along the edge of the ruler until the vertex of its right angle coincides with the given point. Okay, so just imagine this one as the set square. So what you have to do, just point out a set square, and then you have to take the set square and take the line as this. Okay, it has been drawn like a three lines, but by pointing out the set square, it won't be like three lines here, it will be two lines. Okay, so it's being done, but we generally don't use set square to draw the perpendicular. The perpendicular will always be looking like this. Okay, like a L, and here will be a little square to point it out that it is a perpendicular. Okay, so it's done. The next step is construction of line perpendicular to a given line at a given point using a set square and a ruler. Yes, which we have learned. Yes, so they have just shown that by which method you guys can do it better. Okay, but what have I told that we generally don't use set square to draw perpendiculars. We will be using compass and pencil, and sometimes protector as well. Okay, the next one, construction of the line perpendicular to a given line at a given point using ruler and compasses. Obviously this one is a very important one. You are going to learn the process and you have to remember this forever. Like, to draw a perpendicular to a given line at a given point using ruler and compass, just first you have to draw a line like this, then you have to take measurement, put the pencil compass here and draw a line like this. Okay, then you have to take that same measurement and pointing out here you have to take cut from there. Again, it from there it will be here, and from this we will draw it here and we will also draw it here, and then we have to add these two. Okay, yes, this will be looking like a L. Just cancel out all these highlighted parts, and then we will be getting a perpendicular here. Okay, so it's basically the 90-degree angle. Like if I take this at the 0 and 90 at here, it will be looking like a L. So I will be telling that this one is a perpendicular which I have drawn using a pencil compass. Okay, so again pointing this out that how we will going to draw this. First, draw a straight line, then put your pencil compass here and draw a line like this. Okay, the next step will be putting up the same pencil compass and draw the line here, and the third step will be drawing a line here. From the same measurement, take it here and take it again here. Now join these two lines and you will be getting a right, sorry, a like a right angle or the perpendicular which you are going to ask to find. Okay, so it's been done. Next step, so I am going to show you that the process by which we are going to draw the line segment. So let's watch a video. Yes, this one. Watch the video. Consider a line and a point C not on it. How do we draw a perpendicular from this point on to the line? Perpendicular is simply a line making a 90-degree angle with this line. To draw the perpendicular, we first place the points of point C. After this, we adjust the compass width to be on the line and draw two arcs across the line like this. Let's call them points A and B. In the next step, we draw arcs from each point below the line so that they meet. Like this. By drawing these two arcs, make sure you set your compass length to more than half the length AB. Because if you don't, the arcs you draw won't intersect at all. Next, we draw a line from point C to where the arcs intersect. Like this. We are done. This line passes through point C and is perpendicular to line AB. We can call it line L and say that line L passes through point C and is perpendicular to line AB. So the video has been done, and what we have learned from the video, that draw a line like this one and then take the measurement of the compass here and here and add them and join the line to draw a perpendicular downside. Okay, so we have learned two processes by which we can draw the perpendicular from the upside and as well as the downside of the line segment. Okay, so now let's learn the logic, that how the logic, what is the logic behind it to construct the perpendicular and put it here. Okay, so let's start the video. Point C is an external point to this line, and we have to draw the perpendicular from point C to this line. To that, we get the compass of point C, adjust it away to be on the line, and draw two arcs across the line. And then from each point, we draw two arcs below the line so that they meet. This line from point C to the intersection is perpendicular to line AB. But why did we say that? Say the two arcs intersect at point D. We join CA and CB and DA and DB. Now look at the triangle CAB and triangle CBD. CA is congruent to CB
compass width was the same, and CD is the common side to both the triangles. Both the triangles are congruent by the triple S congruence condition. This tells us that angle ACD is congruent to angle BCD because they are corresponding angles of congruent triangles. Let's call this point P. Now look at triangle ACB and triangle BCB. We know that AC is congruent to BC. We just proved that angle ACB is congruent to angle BCB, and CP is a common side to both the triangles. By the SAS congruence condition, these two triangles are also congruent. It means angle CPA is congruent to angle CPB. As AB is a straight line, these two angles form a linear pair. Both sum up to 180 degrees. And as they are equal, both will measure 90 degrees. Which is why we can say that this line is perpendicular to line AB.
So what we have learned from the video, that what is the logic of drawing the perpendicular like this, okay, like this one. So we have learned that if we draw perpendicular like this and join all the lines, so we will be getting a rhombus, okay, not only rhombus, a square. So that's why we can tell that these four triangles which we are getting here are congruent to each other. Yes, this one is not included in your syllabus, but you will have to learn this for better in further classes. So let's go further. Okay, so we have learned that how can we draw the perpendicular. Next, we are going to learn the construction of line perpendicular to a given line at a given line and passing through a given point, not lying on it by using a ruler and a compass. Okay, so this is just the previous one which we have learned that how can we draw the perpendicular from a different point which is outside of the line. Okay, so just draw a line like this. Draw a line like this, take a point here, and from this point draw two curves here and here. By taking these two curves, draw a curve again here and another here, and join these two lines, and here will be the point by which we have started drawing the perpendicular. Join the line and you will be getting the perpendicular like this. Okay, try this with the help of compass and ruler only. Okay, the next one. Okay, bisection of a line segment. Yes, this one is a, look, bisection is what? Bisection is generally cutting down a line like this from the middle. Okay, and by which we get the equal amount of line this side and this side as well. Yes, the drawing maybe don't have the equal length like in both sides, but if you draw it like this, you will be getting equal size of length this side and this side as well as the upper side and the lower side. To do this, what we have to do? We have to draw a line like this. Then by using the compass or pencil compass, you have to take bigger measurement than this line. Okay, like first draw the straight line like this, and then take bigger, from this take a bigger measurement like this, and draw the line from here and the same line in here. Okay, Then join these two lines and look at this. What we have got? We have got that equal size in both sides as well. I have done it with using just my hands, but if you try to do this with the pencil ruler, with the ruler and the pencil compass, you will be getting the equal image like this. Okay, maybe these two parts have been joined, but you don't have to join these two parts. Just draw it like this and take measurement from here and here like this, and you will end up getting the bisection of the line segment. Okay, the next one. Okay, so construction of angles by using a protector. Okay, so luckily we have protector with us, which will be looking like this, and I will be able to tell you that how a protector is being used to draw the angles. Okay, so just look at this, like completely like the image, or like in the small ones which you guys are having, that a protector has measurement from 0 to 180 one side and 0 to 180 other side. If you start measuring from this side, you will be having 0 degree here and 10, 14. Okay, it has a better way to showcase, like first draw a straight line like this and again start measuring it from here. So look, you will be getting, so it will be like 0 degree here, 10 degree here, 20 degree here, 30 degree here, and it will end up to 180 degree, which will be here. Okay, so if I start by from the right side, 0 degree, 10 degree, 20 degree, it will start from 0 degree in the right side and end up in the 180 degree in the left side. Okay, again, if I start drawing it from the left side, what I will be having? It will start from here and will go up to like this and will end up here. So 0 degree will be here, 10, 20, and end will be ending here at the 180. Okay, so it's being done. So let's understand this better with the help of this. Like if I start drawing it, just like take this like a straight line, and I am drawing the angle from 0 degree taking here. So it will be 0, it will be 10, it will be 20, 30, 40, and it will be end up being 180 degree here. Okay, and if I draw this from this side, it will be 0 degree, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 90 here, and after that 110, 20, 30, and 180 will end up here. Okay, so this one is very much understandable with the help of protector, which currently we have. The next one, so construction of angles equal to a given angle. Okay, like this one, we have to draw a construction which will be equal to this angle. So to do that, first we have to draw a line segment like this. Then we have to take the measurement from here to here, and we have to draw it like this. And after that, we have to take the measurement and cut it out like here. So if I put this here, we have to cut it like here, and then I will be joining these two lines and look at this. Yes, just ignore the highlighted part and try to do it at your home with the help of the ruler and the pencil compass only. Okay, so the given angle will be looking like this. Okay, the next one. The next one, construction of the bisector of an angle. Okay, so I have been given an angle like this. I have to bisect this angle. Means that if this one is an angle, and if I bisect this, I will be getting two similar angles or two same angles. To do this, what we have to be done? So take the angle here like a point and measure the two angles like this, and take note that draw an arc here, and it's not getting here. Okay, take a straight line first, and the angle is being given like this. So first you have put your pencil compass here and measure this and take an arc. Again from this point take an arc and then join the points, and you will be ending up by drawing an angle bisector here like this. Okay, this one is a very smaller angle, and for the smaller angles we will be getting the bisector also smaller than this one. Okay, so the next part, construction of the angles of measures 60, 30, 90 and 45 and 120. So before learning this, let's watch the video and try to learn it from the video. Okay.
We have seen how we can construct 30, 60, and 120-degree angles individually. Here, we will try to draw all three angle measures together in one diagram. Here's a glimpse of what we're about to see. We draw the initial arm of the angle here. Keep the compass at the end point of the ray. Choose a compass width a little more than half the measure of this length and draw an arc here. With the compass width unchanged, we now draw an arc here. And again, with the compass width unchanged, we draw one big arc here. That's it. We draw three rays at the arc intersections and get 30, 60 and 120-degree measures. Simple, wasn't it? Don't worry, let's erase this and look at it step by step. Let ray BC be the initial arm of each of the angles we plan to construct. First, let us draw a 60 degrees angle. We keep the compass at point B, and with a length little over half this length, we draw an arc from above point B, intersecting ray BC at point D. In the next step, without changing the width of the compass, we keep it at point D and draw an arc intersecting the previous arc at point A. Then we join points B and A, which gives us a ray BA. Measure of angle ABC will be 60 degrees. Now getting the 30 and 120-degree angles is quite simple. We keep the compass at point A and draw a big arc like this, which intersects the previous two arcs at points E and F. If we join points B and E to get angle EBC, it will measure 30 degrees. Angle ABC measures 60 degrees and angle EBC measures 30 degrees. To get the 120-degree angle, we join points B and F to get angle FBC. Measure of angle FBC will be 120 degrees. So with the base angle being 60 degrees, we constructed two more angles, half that of 60 degrees and twice that of 60 degrees.
Okay, so in the video we have learned that how can we draw 30-degree, 60-degree, 90-degree and also 120-degree in the one video. Okay, so first look at this. 30-degree will be looking like this, like the smallest one. Okay, 60-degree will be looking like this, 120 will be looking like this, and another angle which we have already learned that which will be looking like this, that is 90-degree angle. Okay, so to understand this better, like if this one is the real example, 30-degree will be looking like this, okay, and 60-degree will be looking like this, 90-degree will be looking like this, and 120-degree will be looking like this. Okay, so to draw all of these angles with the using ruler and compass on ruler and compass only, what we have to do, we have to take a line and then just by using the we have to draw a line using a ruler, and then we have to take the pencil compass and draw only one arc which will be 30-degree here. Okay, so after drawing the 30-degree we have to draw the 90-degree as well, and by taking the 90-degree just take the same arc which we have drawn the 90-degree, it will be we will be getting 60-degree as well. Okay, and after that we will be drawing 120-degree which is adding like this. So let's understand this better with the drawings. So draw a straight line like this, draw a straight line like this. Okay, then just only draw an arc like this, and like the same arc draw it like here and join this, you will be getting 60-degree. Now after drawing the 60-degree, just bisect this, okay, and you will be getting the 30-degree. So 30 and 60 we already got, and then again just the 60-degree which you have drawn here, measure this point and draw it from here, then you will be getting the 90-degree. Okay, because 60 plus 30 is 90, and take the whole measurement of 60-degree like this and draw it like here, you will be getting 60-degree. Okay, yes, I have shown it with my hands. If you guys can try this in your home with the ruler and the compass, you will be getting the similar images like this in your office. Okay, next, yes, they have already done it like this. They have first drawn the 60-degree and then bisected this to make the 30-degree. Okay, the second one, construction of the angles of the measures of 60, 30, 90, 45 and 120. Okay, to understand this better, we will again going to watch a video here.
Let's see how we can construct a 60 degree angle. Let the initial arm of the angle be where we see. With the compass on point B, choose a convenient width, maybe a little more than half this length. Then we draw an arc from above point B, which crosses where we see at point D. Do not change the width of the compass. Take the compass to point D and make an arc across the first. Say the arcs intersect at point A. To get the terminal arc, all we need to do is join points B and A. We get where BA as the terminal arm. The angle formed here will be 60 degrees. Measure of angle ABC is 60 degrees. We made an arc here, and without changing the width of the compass, we kept it here and made an arc intersecting the previous one. And we got a 60-degree angle.
So this is the video that how we are going to draw the 60-degree angle. So it is like draw a straight line and then take the measurement and join it to get the 60-degree angle. Okay. The next one is how can we draw the 45 degree angle. Okay. So this is another video, but I am not going to play the video here. Just learn to understand this, like first draw the line and then take the measurement and bisect the line. Last step is to join it to make it 45 degree. Okay, and what is the logic behind this? The logic is if we draw and bisector, it will be 90 degree and half of 90 degree will be 45 degree, and that's why if we join it with the bisector, we will be getting 45 degree by using the ruler and the compass. If you don't want to bisect the angle, you just bisect the line so that you can get the 45 degree angle as well. Okay, so it's like this actually, that draw a straight line, bisect it like this and join the upper point with it. Okay, so it will be 45 degree, like half of it. The next is, yes, we have learned 60 degree, we have learned 45 degree. Now we are going to learn the 120 degree. Okay, so yes, so first thing is to draw a straight line like this. The second thing is to take a measurement and like an arc and cut the straight line with a point Q. Okay, and the third step is to, with the same measurement, cut the arc in the point R, and with the same measurement cut the arc like in the S part. Now join S and O and then you will be ended up with the angle SOP, which is 120 degree. Okay, like if I demonstrate this, it will be first take the straight line and then take the arc like this, and from this arc same point take the arc like this, and from this same point take an arc like this. Now join these 2 points and you will be ended up getting the 120 degree, which will be looking like this. Okay, the next step, construction of, yes, we have already learned this. Okay, so this one will be 45 degree, this one will be 90 degree, this one will be 60 degree, and this one will be 120 degree. Okay, so these are all the important ones which we will be getting in our exams. Sometimes you will be given like 115 degree. So how will you going to draw this one? Okay, not this one. If you are being given like 135 degree, so how will you going to draw this one? Draw the 90 degree first and then the 45 degree. Okay, and then take the measurement of this and draw it here, and you will be ending up drawing the 135 degree, which will be greater than the 120 degree. Okay. The next one, that is construction of the angles measures 60, 30, 90, 45, and 120. Yes, this one is the like same as the previous one, which we will be getting by drawing 120-degree, and if you make the half of it, you will be getting ended up taking the 60-degree. Okay, so half of 120 will be 60, and if we again bisect this, we will be getting this 60-degree as well, sorry, 30-degree as well. Okay, so this one was like the previous one, and yes, that's it. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have any kind of doubt, comment it down below, and I will see you in the next class. Thank you.